Hey guys, how's it going? Brian here with another exercise of the week. Today we're going over what's called the Goblet Squat. The Goblet Squat is kind of a beginner's version of a squat. This is the squat you should start with when you're new to working out, when you're new to squatting. If you can't do this one properly, you have no business doing a barbell squat with a bar on your back, or even a front squat with a bar across the front. So you want to get your form right on this one first, get stronger this way, and then move it up as you go to the bigger, heavier barbell on the back or the front. So Goblet Squat just looks like this. You're going to hold the weight between two hands, your fingers are up, your palms are wrapped around it, and you want it right at chest level. And this helps you to keep your chest upright as you go down into your squat, and it helps you keep your core tight at the same time. So first thing to set up, you want your feet a little wider than shoulder width apart, and your toes angled out just slightly. Now everybody's hips are a little different, so people will squat differently, and that's fine. The stance is really going to go with what's comfortable for you, as long as a couple things happen. When you squat down, you always want your knees to be in line with your toes, whether your stance is in and your feet are forward, or if your stance is wide and your feet are out. So you always want those knees lined up. First thing you're going to do on your squat is do a hip hinge backwards. So think about butt back like you're going to sit into a chair. Hip hinge back, squat down, my knees are in line over my toes. Okay, chest is up tall the whole time, and then stand back up tall. So I'm going to show you from the side what I mean by that hip hinge. So I've got my weight here. First thing, again, hip hinge back, pretending I have a chair in back of me that I'm going to sit onto. I'm going to hip hinge, squat down, knees in line over my toes, and back up. Now another thing I want to try to get to, it might be hard if you're a beginner, but eventually you want to try to get your thighs parallel with the floor or close to it. So hip hinge back, down, and my thighs are just about parallel with the floor, and that's what I'm looking for in my squat. Okay, and back up tall. So again, work on the goblet squat first for a while. Make sure your form's good there. Once you're too strong, or once you're not able to go up any more in weight because it gets too heavy, then you start doing it with the bar on your back to add more resistance.